was tired. Somebody, what was it? Ren called Tuna over.
We'll need that. Well,
I mean,
So
I
wait,
can
are
help her
we?
with it if
we're
you want
live
to.
now, unless I mute again.
No, I saw. I
Okay.
saw the notification. Are we? Are we going to the people that are in the funhouse first?
I mean, you're unconscious on the ground, man.
Yeah, you're still
Yeah.
unconscious.
I
Why,
beat
do you need to
your
go do
ass.
something, Dan?
I completely forgot it was garbage day.
Alright, you're good. Go ahead.
Ass.
I'm not worried.
I did beat his ass.
Yeah,
That's why, That's why he's unconscious.
I came close, motherfucker.
16 hit points said you would have had me.
Alright, let's see here. What am I doing? I'm getting music. I'm getting a token for Autumn.
Oh shit, yeah, right, the music
I'll
link.
be back in a second if you make the token.
He hasn't posted. Oh wait, no, it's permanent.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's permanent, that's why I said that.
link.
Permanent.
Yell at me.
Oh, I don't need the name TPK anymore.
TPK, sad face.
Sigrun. We're gonna go simple.
It's fine, I didn't just change my name.
Did you change your name to Permabitch? Okay, okay.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God for Bunny?
No, not that.
Of course.
I was thinking God because it's something else.
This is a map we've used, so I can use it.
A skunk tank. Skunk tank? How the fuck you say that?
I don't know, send it to Glenn.
It's gun tank.
Skunk tank.
I'm just gonna
open my chat up.
Oh wait. It's like
It's Pokey Catch.
Okay, I was right. I was like, that doesn't look right now that I've sent the message. It's okay, I've got a Flapple. I don't need anything else in life.
You don't have the apple Pokemon.
Fucking names.
I have a Flapple, the Apple Dragon Pokemon.
But you don't have the apple.
Why would I need anything other than Flapple? Plus, I started with a Turtwig, so...
What about a Squirtle?
I don't need Squirtle. Turtwig better.
Squirtle is best.
Squirtle's lifespan drastically reduces when he goes to his final evolution.
Fuck you, he's still adorable.
The man's got fucking tanks. Literally.
He's adorable.
Blastoise
Thank
is creepy,
you,
man.
Hey.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Please.
No.
Okay.
Go kiss him on the face, Autumn.
lays down.
Give him affection where he decided to use hatred.
Hatred and wanting to die are two different things.
You have self-hatred,
Fuck, she's
which
right.
which makes you want to die.
I hate when people make sense.
Almost like I don't. Nope, that's only a you problem. No one else here knows that. Nope, never.
Yeah, well, I'm not making it sound like that. I'm not trying to make it sound like that.
No, I'm making a joke that I too know self-hatred and self-desire of death. Alright, Autumn, if you drag out, you should now have your new token.
So cute.
I feel like I should have done that, but
I have a rigorous schedule that I keep track of, and 8 p.m. is self-loathing.
That makes me think, oh my god, last off-topic thing. That makes me think of
Last
The
topic.
Grinch, the Jim
That's what I was
Carrey
referencing,
scene.
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I thought
Yeah.
too.
Dude,
I'm happy. I'm happy now.
like, that's just the instant thought. The Grinch knew what was up, that's all I'm saying.
For real.
He was a pioneer.
He didn't like people that. He's honestly just old people. He's just a allegory for old people. And that's any age from, is it 23 plus? Yep, that's what we're going with.
Do I be
Get it.
mean?
Oh.
Do I be mean? Like that
Oh,
everyone got quiet when I said that. Really like that.
Because you're gonna ask if somebody.
But Ryan was the first one to speak, so he's doing the recap.
Yeah, I was actually prepped for this.
Since he wants to use his vocal cords, he can give everyone the recap.
So last time we left off, we decided to leave the orc camp through way of a magical ship that can fly through the air. There was some loose ends that got tied up around the camp. Sigrun finally becoming Sigrun again and not Kiga. And also getting gloves? I don't remember about that one. Patent
They
pending. on
didn't
that one.
work.
Patent
They didn't work,
pending.
that's right.
We tried.
Then after that, everyone got on the ship, and we set off towards the unicorn continents, or more specifically, the goat. The unicorn parts.
Yeah, the
And
goat's where your mom
the
is.
No, fall court. That's the fall court is where. Yeah, fall court's where Psych is. 99% sure about that. However, while we were on the ship, Jester asked a group of people to go into the funhouse, and they could. And we were in the middle of exploring it when Jester got separated from Glaz and shot into Kiyomi's hands as a mini Jester. I think that's where we left off. Oh, wait! Glaz was dum-dum and stepped on some of Crook's candy and tried to run away from Crook then after that.
He did not try to run away from Crook. Maybe I'm remembering differently.
Well, Jester would see it as running away from him.
Okay, better. But he did try to repair the candy to it, at least.
Did you see him? Did you ask him for help on leaving? Then you ran away from him.
To be fair, he went towards the noise.
He also heard the window slam behind him.
Yeah.
And then it's gone.
Yep.
Now I'm in this dark foresty crap. Wait, no.
Nope, you are with a
Nope,
withering
nope,
bouquet,
yep,
my
yep,
friend.
Yep, that's what it's called.
And we ended with Glaz climbing through a window to where the withering bouquet is. A mass writhing thing of tentacles?
Happiness.
Happiness. But she's just sad. She got betrayed by her lover, and she's a sad, withering bouquet of roses.
Been to the Withering Bouquet before, correct?
Yeah, you've seen her before.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. So does it look any different, out of curiosity?
it's softly moving up and down. Almost similar to when somebody is sleeping.
I am going to think about a door and get the fuck out of here.
Okay, you think about a door.
Okay, no. Better thing, I had to think about where that door leads to as well.
I
The
love that
door,
reaction.
Problematic.
Where it leads
He's learning.
to.
He's learning.
He's learned. Okay.
I gotta think about where I should probably go.
Okay, so you think about the door.
Oregon.
You... Where are you thinking of where you're going?
As a joke, I thought of no place like home. But, if I think of Jester... So, just for a recap, we're trying to get to the other Jester, correct?
Is that what you're trying to
Yeah,
do?
we are. I'm trying to, like...
Are you trying to
remember-
reconvene with your party, or are you trying to head to where the goal was?
Head to where the goal is. That's probably not a smart thing, but... He's got his stake in that they're trying to get to it as well, so... Not standing around.
Where is he gonna go?
So you're thinking about where the original Jester is.
Yes.
Okay. You're thinking about the door, you're thinking about where you want to go, and you open your eyes and you don't see a door.
I'm gonna think about Crooked. Actually, he's probably paced with me. Maybe I shouldn't think of Crooked.
You wanna think about the skin flyer?
No!
Oh yeah.
I do sure as shit do not want to think about Sexy Mama either.
Sexy
could be
mama
one.
thinking about you though.
He gonna find you.
Good thing there isn't a door that leads me to her.
Not yet.
Good thing of Edward.
Until she thinks about you and a door pops up in her kitchen, then she realizes you have to be in the funhouse then because of that.
That's problematic if I can't think of her. Does that mean that she's not here then? Or she's locked off, at least. So the Withering Bouquet kind of goes on for a long time, doesn't it? Like in distance. Or is there another door in here somewhere?
Is there? I can tell you there's a
I feel like I'm
door.
being glared at. My door?
There is a door. You
And
just
it's
didn't
up
imagine
behind
where
me.
the door is.
Wait, I'm lost.
You imagined a door and where the door leads to. You didn't imagine the exact spot the door should be. Get the picture now?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna think about it being next to the old Jester, our Jester. Not the new one.
Not the new one.
I need to be clear. I need to
Not
clarify.
the new one,
I
despite this
don't
is
think
the original we
that's it,
met.
actually.
Ah, you know what I
think
mean.
that's it.
Our Jester, the fun Jester.
Why don't you just say her name?
Huh?
No.
Yeah, just say her
Mhm.
name. You don't know her name?
Don't remember her name.
Even Sigrun knows her name.
Jeez. So much for a friend. This is literally what she said to Fuketsu, and it's actually so true. God damn.
Can I try to remember her name, please, for the check? Or am I gonna be told that because I don't remember I deserve this? Tiff.
Sorry, my mom just texted me. What'd you say?
You're good. Can I make a history check or something to see if I can remember our Jester's name?
Ryan, I don't think you've ever told them your real name. You can correct me.
Sigrun knows him.
I don't
I'm
remember.
pretty sure
Her mother said them
Yeah.
Okay, her
directly in
mother
front
said
of
that.
us.
That
I
is
was pretty
true.
sure her
Why do I-
mother said them.
Why do I feel like
And
So-
I think someone else said them too.
So,
I
I
think her
think your
sister.
sister did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Um,
pretty sure
I
someone
have
else
both
did.
names in Sigrid's
Run.
thing because she remembers
All right, you
them
can
both.
do a history check, Joey.
Thank you.
It's gonna be straight though, because it's been so long. Because it's been
No,
like,
you're good.
you know.
I'm fine with it being straight.
Hee hee
Even
hee.
though my history is ass. Time to see what I get. Yep. I don't remember shit.
Damn.
I really thought I feel like start with an E, but I'm wrong on that.
Oh god, you're not even close.
Yeah, not close.
Not even the
I-
right
I-
side of the alphabet.
I don't know why. I'm thinking of Esmeralda from your campaign,
Oh.
Ryan. I think that's why I'm thinking of that. Ah, shit. Damn my memory and lack of writing shit down beforehand.
Same.
Okay. I'm just gonna think of our Jester, the one we have now. Should I get out of here? Does a door appear?
No. There's already a door that exists. It's
Hmm?
just where did you put the door?
Next to me?
Nope.
No, I didn't.
Not the first time you thought of a door. You have already created a door.
Oh, I have to find the door now?
You
Yep.
can't double door, man.
Can't double door.
Ah, fuck! Okay. Wait, so...
1 second. I wanna at least.
So time out. It's somewhere near me. Or I just can't recreate something I've already thought of.
You just can't make a second door because you already created a door.
Oh shit. So is it not here? Like in the bouquet?
The door is in front of you.
I'm so lost. Oh.
You made a
because-
door before you started trying to think of a more specific
Can
door.
I make? Okay, I see now.
Now you understand.
Sorry, I was very confused. Okay, I'm gonna
Or Joey.
pour my stupidity.
You can all see this, right?
Yep, the
Alright.
boxes.
Sweet. I like 3 boxes.
Let me.
I like boxes. Oh gosh, red now. I don't like red.
That's a color right there.
That's blood red.
I like
It's a
that.
beautiful.
Oh, that really is
Ooh, there
blood
we
red.
go. Perfect. That's got a good pigment to it.
It's glass is blood in a moment, probably. Actually, no. Yeah, maybe. I do have a lot of hit points now. That may mean a lot of blood as well.
One of these days I'll fix Jester's token.
Well, it actually works right now.
1 second. I just recognized one thing though. I was
tiny.
okay. There we go. Because you are holding a tiny Jester.
Yeah, it works.
Ooh, sucker.
Sucker. Sucker has
Needed
the
kill
sucker.
the arts. Let's go.
Yeah, finally.
Alright, there we go.
Can I think of a... I don't know if Glaz would even know what this is, but can I think of a doggy door on the door?
A doggy door on
Technically
the
door.
Why do you need a doggy door on the door, Joey?
Because
You
then I
think
can
about
think-
it, you don't know whether it did so or didn't, because you still don't see the door.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna go look for the door. I don't know, that was
Okay,
stupid. What did
so-
I think of that?
So, you're up against a wall. The withering bouquet is everywhere. Is Glaz going to start walking across it?
Give me one moment. Am I attuned to that spell right now? Tell me I am. Fuck. No, I'm not attached to that spell right now, so that sucks. Can I roll a stealth?
You can.
No, I don't want to try
But-
to make it up. Don't want to make it upset.
You can roll stealth, but you're still gonna have to step on it.
I'll step on it more softly.
Don't worry, Joey. I'll step over you tomorrow morning more softly.
I'm not into feet stuff, so no.
I don't think that's what she was
Fuck,
referring
that's
to.
low for me.
You do so, but I'm going to reiterate, you are going to be stepping on it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. You know, I can try. Yeah, I'm gonna step on it. I'm gonna have to step on it. Because the door is not here and I can't get out without the door! I'm gonna, however, reimagine the door to. Now that I've thought of it, I'm gonna try to reimagine the door to. What's the other. I can't! Because I don't fucking know her name! Yeah, I'm gonna think of our jester. And just continue to think about that, and I'm gonna try to find the door. Can I roll perception to try to find it?
You can
Or
certainly
investigation.
try, but all you see is the withering bouquet as of currently.
Yeah, I can. I hope it's not under its fucking thing. Okay. So what do I roll for trying to find it? I think of Jester before coming here. No, I just went through a window and it disappeared.
Literally just ran
Well,
through
I mean,
a window.
so just think out loud what you've actually thought of so far. Just make it a little easy on yourself.
Door. Buggy door.
Door.
But think how you actually thought them. Be as cruel as you would be around a genie's wish right now. I give him that hint too.
You can.
Yeah, I don't think my
I just
thing
don't know
goes
if it's
down.
gonna help him, I hate to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not as smart.
It's not about
Um,
being smart, it's about outthinking the quirks. You're not in a normal funhouse.
Yeah. But what
It's a
quirk
normal
happened here?
funhouse. Normal?
Let me put it
So,
to you like this.
Out of door.
On a normal funhouse, on a normal day, you'd have a better chance of traversing. You're now entering a funhouse that the DM has gotten her hands on, thanks to a certain wonderful witch. And some unlucky rolls for you guys.
See, I'm just really wondering where the door would be.
If you were a witch, because I'll give this at least to you, because Glaz has been from the Feywild. If you were a witch, and someone wished, I want a door to my friend, but didn't tell them where to put the door, how big the door should be, what do you think a witch would do?
Make it super tiny.
Your baby door.
Make it super
Like-
tiny. Put it in the most inconvenient spot. I'm just trying to fill your mind with possibly witch thoughts.
I mean, so the door is not in sight, and I'm trying to look for the door.
But let me put it to you like this. You take one step, just very lightly, your foot comes up 3 times as high.
I'm gonna look down.
I'm gonna remind you something. Roll me a history check. Just roll me.
Yeah, another history. I'm gonna fail. Yep.
Nope, you got no clue. Never mind. You just looked down. Your foot came up higher than you put weight behind it.
I'm gonna look under my shoe.
Nothing there.
Wait. I'm gonna look in my shoe.
Nothing there.
What? My foot came up higher. Okay,
Tib, you are breaking his soul.
I'm just using what they learned in a session about this place.
Oh God, past me is fucking me.
Slowly, Glass is just gonna start undressing.
Okay. What if I walk backwards?
Same thing.
Damn it! I don't know, walking backwards would be really inconvenient. I'm trying to think. Okay, so if I do a 180, I don't see a door. Let me think. How's the sky looking?
Like it's got withering bouquet on it.
What if I shrink? What if I
Okay,
shrink?
you shrink.
Do I see a door? Any better now?
You're now really tiny in front of the withering bouquet on the smallest
God.
part of ground that it is not.
Like, no.
Are you climbing on it?
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use my. Can I use magic, or is that blocked right now?
Can you?
I'm gonna try to use my ring to fly, so I don't have to touch it.
You do so.
Do my wings sprout?
They do.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up a little then.
Give me a dex save.
Shit.
This poor guy.
Let's see. Yeah, this poor guy. Jesus, what's with this roll?
You just barely save as you didn't notice it as you were flying upward, but there's these very fine hairs. And as you flew upward, the withering bouquet snapped at you like a Venus flytrap.
I keep. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back down.
You're gonna retrace through it? You want to give me another dex save?
Wait, time out. No, I don't want to do that. Can I see these tiny little microfiber hairs up above me still?
They're just strewn throughout the room. It is this plant encases the room.
Okay. Is there a path I can take that I don't have to hit these fibers? Or am I now in its web, basically?
You can get out of it, but it's going to be difficult to traverse anywhere else without touching them.
I have no clue where this fucking door is. And I'm basically in a minefield.
So what are you doing, Jester and Kiyomi? Still crying in a room by yourself?
About to start crying.
Hey, Kiyomi.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we should get more people now. I feel like Glaz is lost.
You think he's in trouble?
Ice back. Please don't fuck me.
Have you been in the... No, you haven't been in the funhouse before.
It sounded fun. I thought he'd be okay.
Oh no, it's really you would be perfect here, I think. But
Aw.
is Glass very
Serious?
artistic?
He's just gonna giggle.
He's not gonna make it far.
Yeah, we should get others.
I mean, you could go in after him and it might work, but I can't.
Okay. And she's gonna think and shrink herself.
You know what? I had an idea because it's artistic. Now that I've thought, what if there was like
You may have thought, but would Glass think that?
no? Glass is not artistic. Yeah, I can't metagame that. Sorry. Thank you for catching that.
You're good. So Kiyomi shrinks down. Are you going through the same pipe Glass went through?
Sure am.
Fuck.
You go through it, and as you're getting towards where you're assuming Glass went, you like put your hands forward because it's pitch black dark. Like even your dark vision isn't seeing through it, and you just put your hands into something, and you try to pull your hands out and give me a strength save.
Oh god, Kiyomi and a strength save?
Yep,
Oh boy.
it's not a high
Gods really hate
DC.
us today.
Hold on, roll 20's being slow. Being really slow.
Alright. You get your arms
heck?
wretched in something, and you quickly rip them out because it's just so sticky. And you can't see it, but you're having trouble, like, pulling your fingers apart from how you had them. And you're just coated in something really thick and sticky.
This must be the ooze they speak of.
God damn it.
I love Kiyomi so much.
This is-
Glass are
She's gonna
fucking
think of
on.
light though.
You think of light, and like a little sprite just kind of flies around your head. However, it's more like strobe lighting. And it's strobing all different colors of light. However, you can now see your hands are coated all the way. And you're noticing they're getting more and more coated as there's like marshmallow coating over your hands and crawling up your arms.
Oh my god, it really is ooze. She's gonna sniff it, she's curious.
It smells sweet.
She's gonna lick it.
Oh my
Tastes
God.
sweet. Tastes really sweet. Like a really good sweet. You almost want to taste it again.
Yeah, she's gonna taste it again then.
You do so. And you start tasting it. You slowly start eating the marshmallow off your arms. However, you finish eating that marshmallow, and even though you ate like a lot of it, because you have arm, like it's not like it's your hand. It was all the way past the elbows up your arms. Even though you ate all of that, you're still like, I'm hungry. I just ate all that, and I don't feel like I've had a thing yet. And you really want to eat the rest of that other marshmallow that's in front of you. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
You pass. Just a small voice in the back of your head is like, hello? We need to go find Glaz. He could be in trouble. But then there's also this slight inkling in the back of your mind that I should be full. Eating more of this might be detrimental.
Wait, she's going to grab some for later
I love it.
Oh
and
my
keep
God.
going.
Okay. So you go back from where you came. Jester, Kiyomi re-enters the room.
Oh, you found. Wait a minute.
Just go look around, confused. And eat some more marshmallow.
You recognize that marshmallow, Ryan.
Oh yeah, I think someone. I bet Glass pissed him off, and he plugged up that hole. That's definitely what happens.
She's just gonna shrug and keep eating.
I tried, okay? I tried to make it better.
She's not gonna stop Kiyomi.
Okay.
Take this off.
Eat it?
Yeah, when you pull it out, it starts growing again.
You're gonna eat it.
Sorry.
Well, should we get the others, or should we at least tell Sigrun her nephew is possibly being chased through a funhouse by a very angry candy maker?
What do you do to a candy maker?
I don't know.
That's what the be asked right now.
But I guess Chester will try and leave the funhouse to go find Sigrun.
The door
Kiyomi's
doesn't
gonna
open
follow
for
now.
you.
Okay.
Or not.
Okay.
As this Jester knows, the funhouse isn't in her control anymore.
Sorry, I thought the door was still open. If it is not open,
Hey Kiyomi, I'm struggling to remember how to open doors. Do I turn the knob upside down or forward?
She's gonna make herself normal sized and then walk to the door and say, "You just do this," and turn it.
You
No, that's how normal doors work.
yeah, you open the door and there's just a brick wall on the other side and a haha, you got pranked.
She's gonna close the door and open it again.
It does the same thing, just seriously, the spit's getting old already.
That's a funny door.
You say funny, I say fucking door.
Don't fuck
Have
the door.
you tried opening it backwards?
Backward.
Yeah, like I think it's a push door, not a pull door.
She gonna push it.
You push it and give me a dex save.
Yay.
You just barely catch yourself as you push the door and step forward as you do so. And thankfully you had your hand on the side of the door and you grab it as when you push open the door, you just see blue. And then you look down and you see more blue. And you don't see a bottom, nor do you see a top or any sides. It's just all one shade of blue.
She's gonna close the door. And then she's gonna sit there. Think of Sigrun, since that's who Jester said, and open the door. Pushing again.
You push and you don't understand how it works. But you push open the door, and as you do, Sigrun, the lid of your chest opens and Kiyomi's head is popping out of it.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I fixed it.
Good job, Kiyomi. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Sigrun is staring confused.
You don't
gonna
know how
climb
she
out
got
the
in your chest.
chest.
And I should specify, this is your food chest.
Get out!
Oh,
One of the goats didn't die.
Oh.
Well, I'd touch it, but that would turn it everything to gold again, and that's a problem.
Yes, Graham.
Jester is going
No.
to climb out of the chest, though, still in
You're gonna have to
small
go
Jester.
downstairs, ma'am, or ask Mom really nicely. You need ice? Alright.
You're small.
So good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first?
Good news.
I've yet to find it, but I do have bad news.
Okay, what's the bad news?
Glaz is locked in the funhouse. Well, not locked, lost. I should say lost. He could probably get out if he really thought hard enough. But
He made a Candyman upset.
yeah, Crook might be chasing him. I'm not sure.
Also, Sigrid's just standing there with Bao completely unconscious on the ground in front of her.
Twitches as if he's having a nightmare.
You know what? There is something that Glaz I think would think of. Because it's very out of pocket.
I
know if
don't
she's
think
here.
Tiff's right.
Damn it!
Yeah.
She said something about Graham and then silent.
Here.
Ow.
I wish
Well,
it
she
rolled.
didn't directly say she was leaving. She just was talking to
No,
her.
she didn't say she was. She did, just good
I
assumption.
was
Compound
using
on
my
your
brain.
thoughts. You have extra time to think. Compound.
Why don't you just go get him? It's your fun house.
I thought I told you it didn't work for me anymore.
He doesn't know how doors work anymore.
Doors are weird. I almost forgot how to play the organ.
The organ's
really-
blocked by the ooze.
Somehow I made everyone else really big. Don't know how that happened.
No, you're just really tiny.
Oh.
You're like a baby Jester.
I resent that. I would say mini Chester. And
Meanwhile, the size difference between Sigrid and Jester right now.
Like an ant.
I'm just saying it because of this one character. Hold on.
Alright.
If we ever watch these movies,
The DM is back. What is going on between Jester and Kiyomi and them?
Oh my god.
They're top.
mini me.
Yeah.
Wait, is Mini Jester trying to get through?
No, she's just peeking out through the chest and talking to Sigrid.
Oh,
right
you
now.
can't peek out of the
doesn't-
chest. It's like hitting plastic again.
Well, she's sitting at the barrier then, speaking out of it. If she can.
She can.
Okay.
and I'm also stuck.
Well,
But
I
I
tried to
think
pull
that's-
you out, but I don't know if that's a good
think
idea.
that's because Glaz is stuck in here right now, potentially, and he's keeping me rooted here. That's just a thought off the top of my head that I'm having.
Does that mean I gotta climb in there?
Yeah, we
Well-
need your help.
We need to find him.
Maybe if we eat all the ooze.
Maybe
all
since
this.
Tara wasn't there also, I couldn't go in further. Wonder if that's it.
Sigurd's gonna start, like, just stepping into the chest.
You start. It's a little tight on the sides, but you do so.
Oh, don't step on me!
Splat! Chimney Cricket, what happened?
That's the second
Very
Joey, I think
Huge
dinner's
thing I've been
ready.
crushed by today.
Are you taking the unconscious Galaz with you?
Glass?
Bow.
What?
Sorry, Bao.
What, you
Say
want me to
glass.
turn his armor to gold as I try to grab him?
Alright, you step into the chest the Gold Knight throws him in.
I can't carry him.
Gold Knight throws him in.
Yep, we're gonna
Hell
go grab
yeah.
dinner real quick. Kiyomi's gonna follow them.
Jester is Sigrun's conscience.
This Jester is not a good conscience.
Alright, Sigrun gonna climb into the funhouse though.
You do so. And as soon as you step out of the way of the door, Bao is thrown through. Unconscious, but through.
I just poke him with my stick.
Your gold stick, you do so.
It's not a gold stick, it's a gold staff. I don't think it can be golden. It's my my divine staff.
I was gonna ask if it was. Oh, your divine one can't.
Yeah.
That's like asking whether this god's more important than that god. And considering we know that god, whatever god gave you that blessing was not in the upper deities.
So where's Galaz?
I think the way to Glaz is blocked, so we have to find a new way to him.
Is there not another door?
Also, I don't know if I can leave this room because I couldn't before.
Sigrun's gonna look for another door.
There's an organ.
Hmm?
I said there's an organ, and the door you came through.
I'm gonna kick the door I came through shut.
You do so.
You're probably gonna have to use the door.
And Jester's gonna point at the organ. Then blink a couple times.
Who's gonna walk over to the organ?
You do so.
There's no door. There's just a massive organ.
Well, no,
Do you
there's
even know what an
multiple
organ
doors.
is?
Be a holy lady. You've probably seen one.
From what church? The Church of Lake?
The Church of Aethrios that we went to that one time.
There was no organ in there, ma'am.
There's just this weird piano with pipes.
There you go.
Yeah, those are the doors.
Which one are you going?
Well, that was the one me and Glaz tried to go through. That's the one that leads to the kitchen, maybe? Is that one, or is that the one that leads to the endless pit of nothingness? Spoiled for choice, honestly. Both are pretty great places.
Nigra's gonna stare at the pipe she pointed at that, she said Galaz tried to go through.
You going in it?
I'm too big.
Why do you think I'm small?
Well, then go in there.
No, you just be small too. You can do this literally all the time. I've seen you do it before.
Nigra's gonna, like, try to push her head into the pipe.
You push your head in, and comedically it fits in the pipe. However, as you do so, your head hits something. Give me a strength save, I'm not even worried.
I'd be worried.
You feel like your hair touch something, and you like can't push forward nor pull back, and then all of a sudden with like a strong oomph of a pull, you rip out, and it hurts. Some hair rips out of your head, and your head's covered in something. And from Jester's point of vision, She can see this thing on Sigrun's head. Looks a lot like what Kiyomi had. Except now it's pink. And it's also still growing.
My head hurts.
I think you need to eat whatever is growing on your head right now, Sagran.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it.
You do so, and you rip more hair out of your head.
Ow. Does it turn to gold?
No,
Okay.
there's a reason it doesn't, but I know it. And I think Ryan might have an inkling.
I just know that you need to eat it.
Ow.
You eat it, and you really want more of it, Sigrun. You still feel hungry.
I eat more.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
This is my life now.
Kiyomi's too.
You know, there's nagging, but you start putting your hand up there and ripping more out and eating it. And you keep eating it. And you keep eating it. And now, Kiyomi, who's watching, you've watched Sigrun eat probably about your weight in whatever that weird stuff is. Give me another
Okay.
wisdom saving throw.
What about glass? Oh, fuck.
This is really good.
So,
Yeah, I
oh,
don't
no.
know how to deal with this stuff.
Oh no.
You take 9 psychic damage,
Okay.
but you keep eating.
I told you. Never mind. I didn't say not to poke your head down that pipe, but I did say to get small, not poke your head in the pipe. But
And you keep
I can
eating.
understand how it'd be hard to understand that.
Tiff.
Yes.
So I did think of something. I'm gonna close, or Glaz is gonna close his eyes and imagine like kind of the way he came in, but instead, it's a well that's just on the ground by where he was originally, where the bouquet has not taken root of. There's a well up here.
Nope. Does not.
Could be eaten for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Give me another wisdom saving throw, Glenn.
Another one?
Yep. Kiyomi, you are watching Sigrun continue to eat this stuff that is very clearly
One higher!
too much food.
Sigrun,
21, Glenn.
Jesus.
Damage?
Yeah.
Sigrun's unconscious.
Oh, fuck.
Sigrun's unconscious.
I think that's a good thing, actually.
Well, what do we do now?
While that just comes out of your mouth, Kiyomi, you watch as the stuff she's been eating is starting to come out of her mouth, and it's blocking both her throat and is slowly growing out over her nose.
Who's gonna quickly shrink?
You're gonna
if she
shrink.
gets already. Well, I don't know. Is she the same size as Sigrun right now?
I think
Sigrun's
bigger
bigger than you right now. It's her normal size.
She didn't shrink.
Okay.
She like comedically shoved her entire head into a very small container.
I thought she shrunk.
No,
No.
cartoon-like.
She's gonna start trying to pry this stuff out.
You start just ripping it out of the way, but it still keeps growing.
Remember how Bao and I dueled?
I remember.
Oh
I had 16 hit points
I
left.
remember. I also remember a certain someone's food also you had trouble to stop eating.
Dude, the 12 was a godsend.
Me and Glenn had good choices at last session.
Yeah,
hell
now
yeah.
there's 2 unconscious people in a room and one of them has to constantly... Someone has to fight to keep them stabilized. However, Jester, as you're watching Kiyomi just rip this stuff out of Sigrun's mouth and just, frantically throwing it, you watch as it's comedically, grouping together and getting bigger in the room you're in. As Kiyomi is just trying to save Sigrun.
Only if we had a way to get rid of all this food.
Yumi's gonna realize that it's not really working and close her eyes and just think of Sigrid breathing and alive.
You do so, but nothing changes.
Was nice knowing y'all for like the 5th time. This is how I go. Strangled by my own food.
Did you hear me earlier?
On which part? I answered your stuff from before.
I didn't hear any of it. It was about the well.
Yeah, I said it didn't appear.
Okay, I didn't hear that. Great. Yeah, I'm running out of options.
You know, I don't know what to do about this situation.
Neither do I.
Any of us?
Take a nap. That's what
Still
Sigrid's
unconscious. Right? That's what Bao's
doing.
doing.
Sigrid and Bao got this.
The two strongest
Taking
party
a
members are
nap,
taking a
more like
nap.
it.
Even through all of this noise, Pal's still sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
He's
I'm
unconscious.
unconscious, dude.
I beat
Oh,
him
yeah,
unconscious.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We're both unconscious.
Yep.
It's not that he's asleep. It's he got a fucking Vunorg to the head.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright, he gave it back.
Yumi's gonna do
He
the only
almost had
thing
me.
she
I was
can think
close.
of doing.
It's close.
Is to wake him up. Or her. Wake her up.
You heal Sigrun?
Yep.
Sigrun, you awake, and there's just stuff is there stuff stuck in your mouth and throat, and it tastes really good.
I try to swallow it.
You do so. Give me another wisdom saving throw, though.
Yep. Yep.
Jesus.
Gosh,
Christ.
Glenn, how do you roll below
what the
10
fuck?
3 times in a row?
Because I'm rolling on roll 20.
When you wake up, you're still hungry. Man, I know where there's some food. And you just stick your hand up in there and you start pulling it out and eating it again.
Ow.
Give me another wisdom save. 'Cause the first round doesn't deal damage. Oh my god. Glenn.
I have a +1. What do you want from me?
Yeah, 13! That's what I want from you!
Or higher.
No!
Is asking
At
for much,
least the
honestly.
13. Sigurd's
Yeah.
unconscious, and it's growing out of her
Alright.
mouth again.
Cure wounds again?
Glenn, give me 2 wisdom saves.
Right.
This is what happened to my sister. Just let me die.
I'm still vibing.
Oh my god, one more! Come.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Okay, he
Why
can still
won't you just
survive the
let me-
damage, guys. He can still survive.
Fucking, why won't
Nope.
you just let me die?
Unconscious again.
Alright, cure wounds again.
Alright, 12.
Come on, Glenn, 2 more. My god. Oh my god, please. Please.
Hey!
Oh my
It's
god.
a miracle.
Kiyomi, this time you wake Sigrid up. She
start
starts eating again. You're like, oh my god, am I not going to be able to stop this? Is this just a reoccurring cycle? Is she guaranteed going to die here if I don't stop her? And just as you're having that thought, you see Sigrun's face turn green like she's about to throw up. Sigrun, your insides hurt so bad. You are so
expel it.
full. You
Wait, no,
feel
that'd
like
be
you
wasting
could
food.
throw up at any second.
Yumi's gonna back up real quick.
I can't waste food. I must hold it in.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that is the Sigrun way. However,
Gotta shit it
all
out
that
now.
cotton candy you threw, or cotton candy, I call it cotton candy because I've described it like it is, except more like marshmallow hybrid cursed baby. However, the stuff you threw in the back of the room, it's still growing. Sigrun was
Is it
not
like-
able to eat it fast enough to stop it from growing. It is slowly overtaking the room you are in.
Is this like marshmallows in a microwave?
So, can we go through a different pipe in that organ already? You should probably also wake up Bao. I didn't realize that he's bleeding all over my goddamn floor.
Kiyomi is going to yell at Bao.
You know what?
To
I'm gonna
wake
use partial
up.
regeneration.
Okay.
Get a yellow.
Thank you, Kiyomi. I appreciate it.
1, 2,
About you
3,
wake up and your
4.
head's like slightly
5.
pounding. And
How
then you
many of
just
these
kind of
can I do?
see people's mouths moving.
What? Am I still
Just gonna say-
dreaming?
You
That
know
is
what? For
all
your
my-
sake, I suggest you think you're still dreaming, because it'll probably work out better for you.
I'm gonna look around with my last memory being that I was on the ship fighting Sigrun.
And the Gold Knight was watching. There's
The
no Gold
was
Knight.
watching me get my ass handed to me.
You're not on a ship.
Probably
Where the
looks kind of familiar.
Yeah, it looks somewhat familiar. Like eggs in the back of your head, like you've been here before.
Someday I'll
Where
get my
are
face
we?
back.
This isn't home. This isn't the airship.
Welcome to the fun house.
Where's the Gold Knight?
Wow, go into that
Ah.
organ.
What are
It's
Um,
small.
That
We
pipe
gotta
right there.
go. Welcome to
pipe.
my house for the second time now.
Sigrun's gonna point to the one that
Oh, no.
Jester said might lead to the kitchen.
Oh no, the kitchen fun house. I don't
I
want to meet
mean-
sexy mama.
Really nice.
I don't want to meet sexy mama again. I want her to think that I'm dead. I
Well,
don't
then
want
pick
to
a
see it
different pipe and run down it.
Why would you want her to think you're dead? That's mean.
because she's ugly and she wants to fuck me.
Everyone is beautiful on the inside.
You haven't seen sexy mama. She will
I-
give you PTSD.
I bet she is a lovely lady.
Knows how to cook a damn good meal that's about to kill us if we don't leave this room.
What?
Look in
gonna
the corner.
die.
You see, like, this pink, globby mess. Kind of reminds you somewhat. The best way for me to describe it is like melted marshmallow. Just slowly getting
Marshmallow fluff.
bigger and bigger and bigger.
Have you tried burning it with fire?
You want to
I
burn
hear
think
roasted.
someone's
I
that's-
hear
I think
roasted
that would just-
marshmallows.
I think that would just make it angry.
But
mean, I
it looks
could
like
burn
a
it with
marshmallow. Does
fire.
anybody have chocolate and crackers? We could have s'mores.
Don't eat it.
No.
No, it
Well,
all
I mean, if you're gonna-
suffocated cigarettes.
If you're gonna eat it, just make sure you eat all of it.
Yep.
I can try fire.
Sigrun looking at it is making your stomach turn more.
Bow through the pipe.
Which pipe?
That one. On the organ.
Why that one specifically?
Because it's not the one full of marshmallow.
Is there a different pipe that's not full of marshmallow?
Yumi's gonna shrink and go through the pipe. She's tired of hearing them argue.
Alright.
Kiyomi went through. She needs protection. She's weak.
What do you? I'm weak. I don't even feel that good, man. It's hard to stand up. Why do you think I'm still sitting?
Go.
Anything, she's the one who needs to protect both of you right now, so you should probably follow her if you really want to save yourselves.
But we have you. What's the?
Yeah,
saying you can't
do you
protect
think I
us?
can heal people?
Sigrun's gonna crawl into
Do you have
the
a
pipe.
potion of healing?
I
Yumi
mean, you
can't
know
heal
what?
anymore.
They
He's got
always
mass
say
wounds, that's
the
it.
best medicine is a good joke.
You cannot
Alright.
cast. Or are you like out?
No, well, I guess I could upcast. I didn't think about that. I used all my level 1 slots.
I was gonna dive headfirst into the pipe.
Yay.
Took him long enough.
Hey, fuck you.
Hey, at least you're diving though, like a Scrooge McDuck dive.
Exactly.
And with funhouse logic, it will be like a liquid.
Oh boy, what's that? another thing for Kiyomi to befriend?
Oh!
Is that Tom?
What's that one? Ah, yeah, I forgot. That was a good name. That was a good name.
Is that Mothman?
Mothman.
Lamb.
We met them.
Do we even God.
Guys, we got the bad one.
Fuck
This
that?
is the good one.
Horrifying.
I'm sorry, but the skinless
That looks
one.
like. That
I'm
looks
gonna
like
have
some
nightmares.
Look at that
Janavesi
smile.
Fuck.
So,
Oh yeah, that's. I
Kiyomi.
forgot. The skinless one makes me think of a person just made out of milk.
So Kiyomi, you enter a room, and it's like a cartoon barber shop. Like the coloring. That the best way for me to describe to you what Kiyomi sees is to say like a cartoon barber shop. The very plain, solid colors everywhere, and just standing, holding like the bib that goes around you is this guy.
Oh, I don't have any fucking options.
Edward, oh my god, you actually named him Edward.
Yep.
He also, when he said his name, he went,
Beautiful.
Ed- "Word."
Word.
He's gonna smile and say, "Hi, sir. Have you seen a green guy? Like this tall, looks kind of lost."
You notice his like kind of the antennas droop sad on his head.
No, don't be sad. I'm sorry. Just go look around. You're a barber?
He perks up a little bit and nods his head.
Well, it's been a while since I've had a haircut. If you want, I can give you probably something, but
He gets really excited and he kind of like very swiftly, but not like a concerting motion, just very swiftly makes it over to you, puts the bib around you, kind of sweeps you over to the chair, and he'll give you a makeover.
woo!
Yes, this is also
Give you a
partially how we're
makeover.
justifying the makeover for Kiyomi.
Perfect. I love it.
Tiff.
Edward is the one person who can genuinely change how you all look. What's up, Dan?
I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna second Okay.
Wait a minute.
Why do you think
Didn't I
we're gonna
have a
have to
thing?
fight the skinless one?
Didn't I have a
Just-
thing that like
Come on.
He has a
second
stat
one
sheet.
feature choose up to 3 creatures,
Those are the
60
stat
feet,
sheet.
like with you each one.
Just to remind you guys what the skinless one looks like.
It has no dick. What the fuck? Oh, by the way, Glenn. Congratulations, you get 12 more hit points.
Huh?
You get 12 more hit points.
I'm not at my computer. Can you do that, Tiff?
I got you.
I genuinely can't
Are
tell
you
if this
getting
is
your stuff
AI art
packed?
or not. It
19.
freaks me
I
out.
don't know. This was like made a long. Or I
This
grabbed
was
a
made
long
for
time ago.
Halloween.
2 years ago?
Yeah,
Or-
2 years ago. 2
I mean,
years
it's
ago
been
for
a long
Halloween.
time, so who knows?
I gave Ryan the option to host the Halloween event, and this is what he created: was a fun house.
It is something someone drawed or drawed. Yeah, drew.
Drew.
Broad.
It's one of those things
I like
where it
Drod.
looks really well made, but I'm not sure if it's AI or not because it's really
I don't think
freaky.
so because it was 2 years ago.
It's actually made
Yeah.
by someone who does a ton of like
Uh,
body horror stuff.
That's
real question is,
horrifying.
what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I want to take this one step further. I'm gonna take it one step further. I'm gonna become a wolf wolf.
A wolf wolf?
I'm gonna become a wolf wolf.
You're just making him more intrigued.
Yeah!
fuck?
He watches you transform. Jester, you see his whole demeanor light up.
Listen, I
This
am
is this
fucking
Jester's
prepared
friend,
for the
isn't
worst,
it?
okay?
Yep.
I am
That's why I
prepared for
can
the worst.
specify that Jester can see his face light up at the excitement of a new toy that he can split and learn more about.
Like I said,
Now,
I'm
I
preparing for
just
the
am
worst. You know
telling
how
you
many
now.
times? You know how many times Bao's
I
been knocked out? I'm
technically
sure he's
own
suffering
him,
from some
so
kind of amnesia.
don't kill him.
I was definitely gotta be suffering from some kind of amnesia with the amount of times he was knocked out. That's my it's more lore definition as to why he doesn't remember who this is if you ever met him.
Well, maybe you should stop dueling Sigrun.
But it's fun.
Glenn,
But you never win.
What do you mean I've won before?
It's
I've won
training.
before. It
It's
is training.
training.
I've won before. I don't want to hear that, Glenn. I have won before.
Fun fact, I was a player in this one shot too. Just so you know, Autumn.
Yeah, Tiff got to play a character.
I
That was like, wasn't that Taketsu's
Yep.
like introduction? Was
Not
the,
her introduction,
No, yeah.
but
But, like
it,
the first time she actually did something like as her actual class.
yeah. So
Fun
I got
fact
to
with
use the
this-
healer outside of being a DM.
It's kind of why she became more of a specific type of character, because you needed to build it.
You know what? I'm gonna ready. How far away is he? I'm gonna pull my. Hey, I'm at 28 HP. Fuck, I'm gonna do this.
Sigrun, I know
activate my
you weren't
animated
the
shield.
biggest fan of the skinless one. Are you doing anything at the fact that he is here and excited to see you all?
Not anything that would be an outwardly hostile action.
I was essentially ready for to make an attack. Essentially, he's terrified.
I'm gonna
Just gonna look over at Bao.
He's deployed his animated shield, waving around and around him. I got my swords out. I'm ready for war.
Wow,
I got 28 HP.
You do really quite literally fight until you are dead. And then even after that, you still keep fighting.
What else am I supposed to do? Do you see what this thing looks like? I can kill us. It looks like
you
I
should
can
talk
fucking
to
eat
him
us.
and potentially tell you what protects you from and why he might not want to do it. Because if you don't talk, he's just gonna get closer and closer to you and want to peel the fur off of your skin.
as he
Yeah, so what the
takes
fuck
a
is that thing and why do
slight
you know so
step
much about it?
forward.
We
Mister, what the fuck is this thing and what do you know about it? I'm gonna take a step backwards.
You do so.
start talking to it, not me, because you're in its room.
Why do you
I
have
just
this
told
thing,
you.
Chester?
The
Why do
only
you have
thing that
this
I can
thing?
say is that you can't kill him, but everything else is free game.
Why-
You can't
why-
kill
what do
him,
you
but
mean I
everything.
can't kill him? What do you mean I can't kill him?
That's funny. I was saying that to him.
the grin on his face gets even bigger.
Hey Tiff, where's the organ pipe?
You look around and you look up and you notice as you start to see stuff just ever so poking out of the organ pipe,
Shit.
as that room is now pretty much filled with cotton, this weird marshmallowy goo.
Is there anything in the room that looks like it could escape through?
I love listening to Tiff struggle to not call it cotton candy.
Yeah, because it's marshmallow.
Hang on, sir.
However,
I'm sorry,
It
if anyone ever
seemingly-
ate as much marshmallow as Sigrun just did, they'd be dead.
that's the point.
Anyway, yes, is there anything that it looks like I could fit through to escape?
No. It's
I'm
his
gonna
room's
take a
actually quite
step
more
back here.
bland, more tame. I think we even have a map.
Chester.
There is a map,
I'm trying to see.
Chester.
Is it archived?
unless you
Probably.
deleted it or archived it.
Chester.
No peeking. That's the original start.
Chester.
I already told you, I can't do anything other than I technically own a part of your soul, so he's not gonna steal it. So that at least you can hold up to the fact you won't lose your soul. Everything else, though, I can't guarantee.
And why is that? Why is this thing in your funhouse?
He's my friend.
If he's your friend, then tell him to stop approaching.
Technically, he was my friend before you. Now, I don't want to, like, pull cards here or anything, but in the terms of loyalty, I should be loyal to him in this moment.
motherfucker. We're both. You have a part of my soul. Don't you want that? Don't you want that weighing over
That's
my
what
head?
I'm saying is I'm guaranteeing that your soul is gonna be intact. Everything else I'm not guaranteeing.
Then what's the point of having a soul if nothing else is gonna be intact?
You have to do a lot with the soul. That's pretty much where all of your power comes from, babe. Actually, if you talk to him about it, I'm sure he could tell you everything.
That's Chester's room.
Doesn't look like this thing even talks. He just keeps
Chester's
smiling
room was crazy.
menacingly.
Is it this one?
Just standing there.
No, that's Sexy Mama's. That's his room.
Sacred. Sacred.
It was,
Sacred.
it was a very
Sacred.
dark room.
Sacred.
Yeah.
Dark and depressing.
Sacred.
Yes.
Sacred.
It's changed since then some.
What?
Sacred. But what do we
What?
do? What do we do?
Don't die?
No shit, Sherlock.
You're
Any
ignoring-
ideas?
You're ignoring him, and now you're ignoring me. I see how it is, Val.
You're not helpful.
I told you to talk to him, and maybe if you pique
You
his
just stepped out of
intrigue-
his range. Does an 18 hit, Dan?
No, it doesn't.
Alright.
Chester.
I have already told you I'm not the one you need to talk to in this room. The one you need to talk to is the one throwing chains at you.
It doesn't look like it speaks.
It has a mouth, dickhead.
It hasn't
It has
said
a
anything.
mouth, you
It's just
dickhead.
smiling.
Yes, because it's more intrigued because you're not talking to it, so it knows that there's no point to talking to you.
Does that make any sense?
22.
Oh.
Meets.
9 slashing, 6 psychic damage. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm not good at those.
Yeah, that was good.
It's
That's
a
good
19.
English right there. Proud of that English.
It functioned. It functioned. It actually functioned. God damn.
But you still take 15 damage.
Chester. Chester.
May I just say something really quick? When I think of creepy things, you remember that like 2009 meme of that girl just smiling? She talks.
Momo?
No, not Momo.
That's
There's
all
a Momo.
a creepy girl that smiles, so justifiable.
This one.
The fuck
I'll
am I
delete
even
it.
supposed to say, Chester?
Oh, what is that?
Yeah,
Obsessed
her.
girlfriend? Is that it?
Yeah, obsessive girlfriend. I think it was.
Is Glenn there?
However,
Never seen her before.
no, she was popular.
Glenn.
It's Glenn here.
I need to know what Sigrun would do.
Yeah, when she starts throwing chains, I feel like
Oh,
Sigrid
hell.
might step in at that point.
Yeah, that's why I need.
Or at least when the first chain hits.
Yeah.
Then, until then, she probably won't care.
I would send a One Piece meme, but it'd be spoilers, and I can't do that.
No spoilers.
I
Sigrun.
know.
Police brutality.
You know what?
How
I
far have you
use this
gotten,
for a
Autumn?
good reason.
Oh, let me open Crunchyroll. Shut up.
Actually, I know exactly what I could do.
In episode
It's not actually a
Oh
Fifty
no! From
You're
from what I've been seeing,
151.
it has been good.
What
I have an idea.
episode
I don't remember the
It's
name of
not
this
a
guy. It's the
terrible
blonde
idea.
pirate with the blue jacket in the town.
It's not a bad idea.
One second, I
His
gotta
name.
see what episode I'm thinking of. Ah!
You
Episode
don't
290 through 297. Ah, I can't do it. You
Yeah.
haven't seen it yet.
Sad days.
Alright, Tiff,
You can
I've
mark
been
it as
saving.
spoiler and send it, and I just won't click.
I've been saving.
Don't
this.
look in Shamon Ryu chat.
Alright, I won't.
Joey, don't look either, because you might say something. But,
Because
Dan, how
he's not
far are you?
watching.
Yeah, I don't watch it.
10 feet away, about to be further.
No. How far are you in One Piece?
Oh. I don't want to talk about it.
Dan, I'm fully caught up.
Oh, no. I meant in a bad way. I don't want to talk.
Oh, fine. I can't make it. The joke. The problem is, I don't know if Sigrun would start attacking yet, and I can't just say I shove her out of the
No,
way
no.
to...
Now,
Damn it,
Tiff,
the hell.
So we're gonna jump
I
back
got
to
something.
Joey, though.
Damn,
Oh, Oh yeah, because I've thought
At
of
least
so
you have
much
3
more
groups of people you can rotate.
Yeah, it's great. It means the session never stops.
Oh, God.
What you doing, Joey?
I don't know. I've been thinking about everything and I found nothing.
You gonna try waking up the bouquet yet?
God, I don't want to wake up the bouquet. Is it, man?
Is it?
Do I remember the bouquet being friendly?
I don't know. You failed your history checks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You failed your history checks in many different ways.
I mean,
Please don't fuck
think
me,
about it
roll
in the
20.
terms of, did you fight it?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Wow. Wow.
It's been so long. What did I roll? Fuck off. Oh.
You don't think it murdered anyone?
Yeah, I don't think I murdered anyone. I remember. It's very vague. It's like a dream from like eons ago.
2 years, man.
How do I wake this thing up?
I don't know. How do you wake up a plant?
Water? I don't want to drown it though.
I know how you wake up a plant.
Set it on fire.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not setting it on fire. and
Yeah,
dead
set it on
now.
fire.
would
See what
wake it up.
happens.
Yeah, could work.
I'm just thinking about where the plant's from then.
The smoke that plumes from it is gonna be toxic.
Probably. Probably a lot like sulfur.
Okay, let me think.
Was that Cam?
Yeah, Kim.
Welcome back, Cam. Cam, you became part of the hive mind, right?
He did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I am part of the 400 Health Club.
So for the sake of just saving everyone, mainly Joey,
Mainly me.
just
he
as
says.
Taro starts to wake, you feel like you're falling. You were having like that dream where you're falling and you never stop and you wake up just before you hit the ground. Except you're having that dream, except you're literally physically falling. And as you fall, you hit the ground and you bounce off of it. Much like a trampoline, as Taro, you are in somewhere really familiar. It reminds you of that time when you were in Jester's funhouse and you were bouncing on a plant.
Hey, wait.
So you're like, so you think you're still dreaming, and you're like, yeah, this is fun. You're bouncing on the plant, you're having fun. And then you see a really small pixie, and the pixie looks exactly like Galaz, and you're like, that's weird. I mean, I know he's from the Feywild, but why does he look like a little fairy in my dream?
Gotta
Jesse
go grab him.
Taro.
You grab him.
Oh, he's got both of his hands held together.
And you're like, yeah, you're like peeking in. I love it.
Peeking.
Kitchen
It's like,
fireflies.
it is a little glass pixie.
Can I make myself big?
You can. You start thinking about bigger.
I go a little bigger, not a lot
The
bigger.
pixie's starting to grow in your hand, Tara. It just grew like a little bit, just enough that you have to kind of like wiggle your hands to still keep it trapped, but but you still have him in your hands.
Yeah.
The pixie got bigger.
Taro.
Glass.
Okay. So I'm glad you're awake. Now.
Are you, Taro?
So I'm not dreaming?
You're in the funhouse. At least I hope you're in the funhouse and not something of my imagination now.
No, this is the fun house, it looks like. Unless I
Yeah.
somehow got in here in my dreams, but I mean, feels like I've been sleeping for a long time.
You were.
No.
I've been
actually
stuck
slept,
in the
like-
bouquet.
12 hours.
I've been in the bouquet for a bit now, trying to get out. Can you
Oh.
help me, please?
Well, just ask the bouquet if he can help you.
You just ask.
Yeah, you don't remember talking to the bouquet when last we were here?
Well, I mean, it's asleep. I don't want to wake it up and make it upset. I am already in a very predicament here, Darrow. I have probably made, what's his name? Crook very angry.
You made Crook angry? How did you manage that?
Stepped on a piece of candy in the darkness.
Oh no.
Tried repairing it.
Hmm.
However,
Did you
the
offer
other
him a
two
piece of
people
candy
who-
back for replacing that candy?
I've tried repairing it.
You didn't offer him candy though.
I don't have any candy on me.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna find you a piece of candy to give back to him so that way you can at least.
I can tell
know,
you there's
get that.
someone in your party with candy.
A lot of it.
Okay. Either way.
Oh, hi also, actually.
Yeah.
Jester and Kiyomi are in here with us as well. Been trying to get back to them so we can all go and try to get the other Jester.
Okay. Well,
But
Start by
I'm
waking the
clearly
bouquet.
not.
Trying to remember
good
the
at
voice
traversing
Ryan
the
did for
woods.
the bouquet. It's been 2 years.
It was like
Oh.
really cheery, and like that's all I remember. is
All
that
I
it was a
remember
very
is
was
sexy
eerie.
mamas.
It was cheery, but it was also kind of haggy. It also had like a little bit of like some rasp to it.
Can
It
you
was
give me a
cheery
sample, Ryan?
rasp. Oh jeez.
SoundCloud sample.
I need one.
Yo, where that sound clip?
I think it was something like this, maybe. Maybe
Sounds
something.
familiar.
Something like that, maybe. Something close
maybe
to that.
like this. It might have been this.
Oh yeah, just that.
Happy Witch.
Happy witch.
Happy, which I mean, if you
Happy
really
feet.
wanted to go,
You
really
should
wanted
have
to go all
just
in, you could
told
also
me
just
that
be
you
like-
wanted to leave.
Well, hey, I'm glad you're awake.
I woke up when I was felt the fun movement of someone bouncing on me. I thought Jester had come out to play.
Oh, well, apparently I was falling. I don't know how I fell in here, but I did. But I do have to thank you for being here, or I guess luck for me falling in here. Thank you either way. As Lana said, Jester's in here somewhere. We're trying to find them.
Where are you trying to get?
Where were they, Glaz?
The last time I checked, they were in kind of a main area with a organ.
In Oregon.
That's how I would describe it, but the more I start thinking about it, a main area in this place is probably not a main area.
It's
Where's the main hall?
There's a main hall.
Yeah, you guys have been in the main hall.
But I don't remember the organ in the main hall. Was there ever an organ in the main hall?
Not of your own knowledge, but you also know the funhouse is a weird place.
Yeah.
It
The
literally
main room that you
ranges
came
all
in. The main room that you came in.
He's talking about long ago main room.
There was
Yeah.
one in there.
That one.
It was
Oh.
I think it was a piano actually.
It
so
was a
I'll say that.
piano, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe
So we-
Glass just doesn't know. his
Sadly,
own.
I don't have the notes on that one. That's an all Ryan note thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, But we
Eric's
have the
looking
creator
around.
of the funhouse here, so.
We need to find a door to get
in the-
there. Do you know where one is, Bouquet?
Well, of course. And she peels back, and there's a trap door underneath of her where she was sleeping.
Ah. Thank
My
you.
man was afraid of the living jolly trampoline.
Exactly.
That's why I was trying
Just
to
wanted
not
someone to spend
spill
time
it.
with her. That's her whole character. She wanted people to spend time with her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's like an old granny who just wants companionship.
I hope
Well.
you guys come back.
I'll make
Sure.
sure to.
Of course.
This is rude.
Tara, what are
Wait,
you
wait.
thinking about when you open this door, though?
What I'm thinking is, we have
First
just,
surface level thought in your head.
Well, may I ask the bouquet something while he thinks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking not the room itself, but I gotta get to the room that our friends are in. First friend I think of is Kiyomi.
Alright. And then what are you gonna ask the bouquet?
I'm gonna ask the bouquet if it wants me to bring anything from the outside in here for it.
You see it if the plant had a face, you saw it light up.
The flowers bloomed.
Just more people to spend time with.
I'll make sure to come back and give you some time.
A couple of children that won't be missed.
The plant will remember this.
Well, I remember this. I'm writing it down.
Well,
You
if we're
might
making
wanna-
this,
You're making a.
Yeah, you should.
You're now
Well,
making like a.
Glaz,
deal
if
with
we're making this
Jester's
promise, we definitely
friends.
need to let Jester know that we promised to play date again with the bouquet.
I'm fine with that.
But as you open the door, Taro, the other side, you're looking at, and you're not quite understanding gravity-wise how it works. It's the fun house, but you pull open the door, and as you do, you go to put your head through, and mind you, you're putting your head down, but your head is now straight, and you're inside of a
Whoa.
barber shop. And
Oh, hey.
you see someone who looks a lot like Kiyomi, but doesn't quite 100% look like her. Her tail is shorter. She's got a different kind of air around her. She looks a little bit, different.
Oh.
Not quite the same as she was before.
Hey, Kiyomi.
Yeah?
I like the haircut.
Behind her, you see Jester. Behind her, you see another familiar figure who is slowly sweeping up all the little bits of hair on the ground.
Oh, and I remember you. I don't think we ever got your name, but I remember you.
Just in a very Edward.
Edward.
Do not say Edward friend, you piece of shit.
Oh, wait. 1 second, Kiyomi. And Taro's gonna, duck his head back. Hey, Glaz, I found Kiyomi!
I'm gonna go through the hatchie after hearing that.
Yep. Well, first, Taro takes a step back. Oh, might as well have fun while we do this. And he's just gonna cannonball into the hatch.
Oh my gosh.
You do so, and you land right dead on your butt on the ground.
I'm going to just walk. I'm gonna just kind of. I'm gonna barrel roll so I don't fall technically.
Okay, you do so, but you kick Taro when you do so.
Ah, crap!
Ah, Glaz! Ow!
I should have moved out of the way.
Should've moved.
You came in 2 seconds after I went through. Didn't have much time.
Get faster.
Give a personal warning next time, will you? And Taro's gonna
Warning.
stand up. Ah!
Glaz is gonna stand up as he hasn't looked at Kiyomi yet, and he's gonna brush off everything off of him, and he's gonna look up.
Taro's gonna elbow Glaz.
Ah, shit!
Well, what do you think? How does Kiyomi look? It's amazing.
I'm gonna look at her and. You look good.
That wasn't very convincing, but I'll take it.
No, just I wasn't. You look a lot different.
She's gonna hug Edward. She's real happy.
Oh, you have me real tempted now. When's the last time I actually had someone do a professional groom on my fur?
Is that really time right now?
Yomi just got one. Why can't I? Why about you, Glaz?
Yeah, I'm
You
more
just
worried
wanted
about the others right now.
to-
I'm
Wait.
worried about you.
Wait, time out. Yeah, wait. Where's Jester?
I don't know. I went through the pipe, and I thought they would follow, but maybe they got lost.
They would follow? So you got more than just Jester.
Yeah, we got Sigrun and Bao, and I healed them to wake them up over and over because they're clumsy.
Almost choked to
And
death on
hungry.
marshmallows.
Clumsy
They
and
were hungry?
Yeah,
No, that's where we should
marsh-
stop next
the-
after here.
The ooze. It was the ooze.
You are really sending me through a loop right now, Kiyomi.
Do I
Yes,
remember
they
it
couldn't
clearly?
stop eating the ooze. And then she almost died. And then I healed her. And then she almost died. And then
He's
I healed
going.
her.
You know what? With how my fucking history checks have been going, I'm not gonna remember that. So they're by themselves. Jester, Sigrun,
And Belle.
the
Well-
people who can't leave these areas.
Why
Or-
not?
Well, they're not
We
connected
just
to it
use
like
the
we are,
doors.
right?
Oh wait, we're
Or the pipes.
Technically, at least we're assuming the way how it works is we can open doors in the funhouse. But Jester can't. She lost her power to do that, but we can. Because
You just have to push the door though. If you pull it, it doesn't work.
True. Alright.
So
I-
It's
do
a
remember that.
concept
That
from the first session of in the funhouse. That's the best part.
Well,
okay, I'm gonna think about where they're at, or at least try to get to them.
alright. While you do that, Edward, did I get a grooming?
He finishes sweeping up, dusts off the chair, and swiftly moves over to you and wraps the bib around you and guides you over to the chair.
Mm-hmm. Daryl smile, sitting down in the chair.
And
being
just
comfortable.
as you sit in the chair, just as you're about to sit, you just see like a small little area get cut out of the chair that he then pulls out for your tails to slip through.
Guys,
Oh,
you should get
perfect.
a haircut.
No.
You're looking kind of mangy.
I
Alright.
will
Yeah.
get to it when I get Sigrun and the rest of them out of here.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Well, as
So,
long as they're not in one of two places, we should be fine.
What did you make up with the candy man?
no.
He needs to get a piece of candy so he can make up with them. That's the best way to do it.
I haven't even seen Crooks.
I wish I had candy, but I gave it all to Sigrun.
Maybe I'll ask Sigrun for some candy.
Well, she ate it all.
You know what?
That's more worrying now.
Yeah, I was throwing it in her mouth because she couldn't touch it, so I just kept throwing and throwing.
Okay, think of a door, think of a door, think of
You know, I think
Sigrun.
No, I think I have some leftover sweets from the last shopping trip.
I'm going to
Yeah.
think. I'm going to. In front of me, there's a wall, correct? Let me clarify
There's
this.
a barbershop door, man.
Okay, behind that barbershop door, I am thinking of. Yeah, fuck it, I want to think it's Sigrun. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna think it's Sigrun.
Make sure you say out loud what you're thinking so that way we know.
Okay.
You think of Sigrun, and you open the door, doing the specific way Kiyomi told you. And you look through it, and you just see kind of a dark and musty room. And you feel a lot smaller when you're looking through this.
I'm
You
closing the
must
door.
have gone in her chest.
You close the door. Sigrun, your right ear feels really itchy, so you put your finger in and start scratching it out.
Gross.
I'm going to then reopen the door.
That was a motherfucking dirty ass cave. I'm warning you. Think
Sigrun,
this girl's ever gotten an ear cleaning?
Sigrun, while you're itching your ear, the skinless man walked towards Bao. Bao finally was within 5 feet of him. Bao walked away. The skinless man tried to chain him down and missed. And then Bao obviously had stepped back. Skinless man stepped closer again. He then tried to chain him again, this time hitting him.
Alright, I'm gonna just, bait and switch and shove this motherfucker back and step between them.
It's like you're not even there in his eyes and he's looking through you.
Look, we don't have time for this, so, no.
Why not?
Fucking
He shifted
speaks.
forms. I need
Yes, I
to
know. It's very intriguing.
I was only told not to kill.
She's gonna look at Jester.
I literally said to him, all you need to do is talk to him and tell him what this cool form is and why he probably shouldn't fuck with you because there's a big angry wolf spirit that would come after him. But he doesn't want to say that. He just wants to put up his arms and say, hey, I'm gonna give you the good 1-2, duke him out.
Yeah, I should specify, while you were gone, Glenn, Bao did not once try to talk to the skinless one, but proceeded to ask Jester, why? Why do you have this?
Why am I the one that has to tell you not to resort to violence right away?
Do you see what that thing looks like?
Do you see what you look like?
Yes, I look like a wolf. We established this.
Like a cool wolf.
You look like something I'd hunt and eat. Does that mean I should kill you and eat you?
We've established this. I know. I'm aware.
Clearly
Do I
not.
hunt you and eat you?
No.
Then maybe you shouldn't just attack him because he looks like something.
Listen, okay. You cannot tell me.
Now
what
where's that
thing-
fox that always follows him around? I'm
Plus,
hungry.
he literally helped you at one point. He put that heart back inside of your body, I think. If I remember that right.
I think
He
it
told
was
me this.
actually him.
Was it
I
actually
didn't
him?
remember if it was
Yeah.
me that did that or that was him that did that, so I don't remember. So I'm
I'm pretty
saying
sure it was
that it was
him.
him.
I thought that was just straight up Jester, honestly.
To be fair, Jester can gaslight as much as she wants unless you have notes to prove her wrong or remember.
Sorry, I don't think kill Feywild pertains to this situation, so I'm out of luck.
This is also a one-shot place from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you move?
Are you going to hit him again?
No, I'm going to separate his soul from his body.
You've already done that.
I'm going to separate both.
See, I can't let that happen. He needs to be in his body.
Why?
Because he's honestly useless to us without his body. Name one thing you could do with your soul that you can't do with your body.
Have sympathy.
Damn it, Annie's dead on the luck.
Oh, wow.
Barely.
Touche.
I can promise you it's painless.
Okay, when somebody says I can promise you it's painless, it's going to be painful.
How would you feel anything if you're not in your body?
Psychic powers.
How about you show us the way out?
And not cut me up.
What
I don't like
happened?
when the music dramatically
What
ends like that.
happened?
Well, we're fucked. It's nice knowing y'all. Well, I'll see you in the next one, alright?
You guys are honestly being very rude right now.
I'm not asking for much.
I'm not
You're
asking
asking to
for
rip your
much
soul out.
either.
I'll put it back.
You won't.
I've put them back before.
And who says you're gonna put it back this time?
He looks at Jester.
I literally said, your soul is mine, so he has to. He just wants to look you over once or twice.
No.
Oh wow! I really wish I got this fucking thing when I was getting picked apart.
You
Well,
were
your
by
soul
yourself.
isn't.
No, I
your
wasn't.
soul isn't.
All
Further
you're
down to
doing is demanding and not offering me anything. And when the most interesting thing here is telling me no, despite protection, not feeling pain, I don't have to do anything.
How about no?
Jesus.
I'll send something to Tiff so she can change something for me.
I mean, you guys did walk into his room unannounced and uninvited, and
We
Tigger's
did
just gonna
not have a
move and
choice.
sit down.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
Hell
Don't
yes,
you
no,
dare.
hell yes.
Don't
He
you
takes
dare.
a step forward and Sigrid's sitting down.
I don't
Can
trust
I-
him,
can I
but I
see-
trust Chester.
Can I see the other side
Wow,
of
that
Sigrun like
means
over
so
here?
much, Tigran.
Can I see the other side of Jester like over here? Or Sigrun like over here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I bought this big ol' fuck you because I really don't know what else to fucking do and I want to get as far away from this thing as possible. Gonna open a portal.
You think that will save you?
No, it fucking won't. But it'll buy me time.
You
It'll buy me
go to do so.
It'll buy me time.
And
Will
when
it?
the portal appears, it's about the size of a pinhole.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Oh,
You
I'd
can't do that.
love to see how you're fitting through that. You can see
Watch me.
his grin gets even bigger.
Bow's grin grows a little.
Why'd
Well,
you
you
drop like
see,
that?
you'll never know if you cut me open.
No, I'll just figure out how you'll do it.
Oh yeah? Well, if you're so smart, then how am I gonna do it?
Let me cut you open.
That is
Oh my
not
God.
what we're doing.
Oh, I just cringe at that.
That is not what we're doing.
That's all it takes. A
That
snip
is not what we're
here,
do-
a snip there.
That is not what we're doing.
Sigrun is going to sigh, grab Vunorg, and bash Bao across the head.
Sigrid's
Can I
selling
take
him
a
out.
Can I take a reaction to try and dodge it?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna make an attack.
Is that a critical
Well,
hit? I
that's a
see?
natural 1
Oh.
for
It's
a
a nat
16.
Still misses.
What happens?
Oh
What
my
happens?
Oh, that
god.
feels so
Don't worry, I
good.
have multi-attack.
Yeah, except roll me a d10.
Okay.
Don't worry, I have multi-attack. Not like I'm gonna see it coming now.
Doesn't matter. I get two attacks in rapid succession.
Maybe I can dodge them. I still
Let's
have
see.
hope.
What is for?
Something
Oh.
in your eye.
Do I have skin in my eye?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I guess the next one's at disadvantage because I'm not getting it out of my eye until I hit him.
Girls on a natural 1.
I gotta turn off Great Weapon Master though. Fuck.
No, it was a 2
Miss.
instead.
Okay, Sigrun missed both her attacks.
Plus, she had he had his animated shield up, which really didn't help you.
All right, now I spend my bonus action getting the skin out of my eye.
Ah, even
Yeah.
your friends sell you out.
Yeah, I'm really second guessing this little friendship we have going on here. If that's how they're gonna act.
Wow.
Yes, he steps forward.
I
Oh,
would
boy.
recommend not coming any closer.
You can't kill me.
Yeah, well, you see, I don't know what's more terrifying, you or Jester, and Jester said don't hurt you, so I don't know.
I didn't say that. I said it's in your best interests not to hurt him.
It's a threat regardless.
I'm not the one doing the threatening here.
Kinda sounds like it.
Am I the one hovering over you right now with 2 giant chains?
Nope.
Then I'm not the one doing the threatening right now.
You might be later.
He's
Well,
gonna
let
reach
me
for
say
your
this to
arms
you.
if you don't do anything else.
I will say this in the nicest way possible. Daniel, it sounds like somebody's grabbing your balls right now and squeezing.
So he's reaching to try and grab me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and dodge.
Give me an acrobatics.
Come on, roll 20. Don't fail. Where the fuck is acrobatics? Don't fail me now.
At A,
Piss.
probably.
You met, so you beat it.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Here,
However,
I gotta
it's-
knock this man out.
Mom said knock you out.
said
I love it when they fight me.
And yes.
Now we're gonna go for the non-lethal knockout. Shit, that's a 16. That doesn't hit.
It's okay.
It's
knew it.
technically your turn, Dan.
Ah.
As
How
a
high is the
chain
ceiling?
just slashed down on the other side of you.
How high is the ceiling?
I'm gonna tell you now. It's probably a good 15 feet. He's 10 feet tall.
So you can still grab me. Got it.
Yeah. I can also tell you the room definitely seemed bigger earlier when you came in.
I agree.
Almost like the masters of their layers can fluctuate the room. And you're in his layer.
Fuck it. I guess Val's going unconscious. I'm gonna use my bonus action. To mark him. And then, fuck it. I guarantee he doesn't feel pain, but you know what? It doesn't hurt to try. Wow, that's a nat 1.
Well, I can tell you the
And
first
he
and
hit
the
him.
third one don't hit.
Okay, so that one at least hits. Since I have Hunter's House, it's a plus. Why is that a 1d6? What? Hang on.
It still
Oh, that's
amazes
great, that's
me
why it
how
makes sense.
horrible you roll. You rolled a 1, 2, and a 4.
Don't even.
You
don't,
have a
don't even.
plus 16.
Don't even. Just. I don't understand it at this point. To be completely honest, my luck with actual dice and roll 20 dice is immeasurable, and it's fantastic. Maybe I should just make a character that benefits off of critical fails.
Honestly,
Then you're
yeah.
still rolling good.
Like, to be honest, I feel like I should make a character that benefits off of critically failing. Because literally that's the only thing I'm good at.
However, I will
Well-
specify the first one that missed the hit, it was as if you hit an after image of him. The second one, he used a chain and wrapped it around Wolf's Fang and diverted the attack.
Yes.
Hence why he couldn't do it again. However, I'm going to attack you again.
Yes.
Oh. I think you're unconscious now.
What was the what was it?
It's a 25 to hit.
Well, it looks like Bao's dying today. Let's go.
As Bao falls unconscious, you watch as he grabs him by his scruff and drags him over to a table and begins using instruments that, Sigrun, they look like knives and they should cut his skin, but they don't cut his skin. And you watch as like a wolf soul is pulled out of him, his natural soul is pulled out of him, and you watch as he's just kind of moving the soul around. Bao, you are looking at your own body. You are looking at a wolf. You are looking at Sigrun. You are looking at the skinless one, who is even more terrifying in your soul form because you see 3 heads that aren't there in the physical. You did not see him with 3 heads. You now see him with 3 heads. One is in a full frown, the other one is more in an angried face, and the currently grinning one.
Is this what hell is like? I always knew I'd get here eventually. But to be honest, I didn't think it'd be this soon.
As soon as you start talking, the very sad face lets out a blood-curdling shriek that just makes you cover your ears.
I was just gonna think to himself, yeah, this is definitely hell. Let the torture begin.
Let the torture begin. Holy shit.
However, he has his way with you through your soul. He
Oh, I don't
thoroughly
like how that sounds.
That's
Me
a
neither.
great
I
way
don't
to
like
word
how
it.
that
Thank you. He thoroughly studies your soul. Both of them. And then puts the wolf form back in you. So your body reverts back to its wolf nature. And you watch as the body starts to, like, struggle and want to move, even though you're not in it. And then he puts your soul back in it, to which reverts you back to your normal form. However, he is very nice. You can have 1 hit point.
Oh, gee, thanks.
And you're awake now.
You're lucky to still have your fucking everything.
I was a puppet.
And you watch as he strides. We'll go strides. He strides himself over to a desk where he pulls out a book and just kind of effortlessly waves his hand over it, and it flips to a page. And you watch as other hands from around his hands start writing in the book.
Some friends you guys are.
It's more like I knew that was not a fight we wanted to fight.
Also, Joey, when you went to open the door again, you were unable to open it. As if something was pushing you against the door.
I swear, the more I'm here, the more I fucking hate this place.
Sigurd's gonna look for a door.
There
Why
are
you
no
looking for a
doors.
door?
How do we get out of here?
Well, since this is his room, he's probably hid the door really, really well at this point. So the only way we can get out is by him telling us where it is.
We're gonna have to wait until he's done writing, aren't we? I mean,
Yeah.
that'd be the polite thing to do. Sigurd just stays sitting, waiting until he's done writing.
I was in the fetal position in a corner, just rocking back and forth.
When he finishes writing... Oh, you're all still here. And, he walks over and moves some boxes and opens an Iron Maiden. You close it and you'll be somewhere else.
Thanks, appreciate it. I hope you can do a lot with those notes.
Val, are you okay?
Oh,
What's wrong?
I literally experienced an out-of-body fucking feeling.
So?
Didn't feel good.
It's not that bad.
It's horrible.
It's not that bad.
It was horrible.
No.
So I told you to tell him what was up with you, and you didn't say anything. So he forcefully figured out what was up with you.
I feel like he would have done it anyways.
Well, you didn't even try to talk to him.
I'm a victim. I'm a victim and a survivor. My story will be told across the lands for time and time to come.
I'm gonna grab. No, I'm not gonna grab Bao. That would be bad. Bao, get in the Iron Man.
The skinless man notices your hesitation, and he kind of looks at you now more quizzically, Sigrun.
I get in the Iron Maiden first.
You get...
And I'm just thinking of Galaz as I try to close it. Wait, Jester, are you coming in?
Absolutely, I'm not missing a ride on that thing.
Are
Val?
you-
Still in the fetal position, rocking back and forth.
Alright, Val's still in the fetal position. You two go in the door.
Well, Val,
Wow.
I mean, if you want, you can stay in this room. Otherwise, he will probably never open this door again. You'll be trapped in this room until the end of your days. If that's the case, though, I would like his soul in 2 weeks' time at least.
Yeah, that's a Jester.
I was getting in the Iron Maiden.
There you go. Sigrid's gonna think of Galaz as she shuts the door. Galaz, weird nephew.
Aw, thank you for saying that last part.
Oh no.
Why would you say it?
Because it's what she would do.
Why?
He is
I
weird
mean-
to her.
I mean, at least he actually said something rather than trying to defend himself.
Oh, it's
What the fuck is that?
unfortunate.
Hey, it's our good mummy friend.
Ooh.
Oh!
Positives.
Yeah.
It's the
Hey, we
good
found this
mummy
thing.
friend.
Yeah, you found the good one.
Does
Mhm.
that mean I'm gonna be fucking fine this time and not cut open?
At least you
Ah.
found your mummy, Val.
You've been looking everywhere for your mummy since she disappeared. Oh.
However, Sigrun, this
Yeah.
does begin to start click in your head what happened to all the stuff from the mummy pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
Jester just pretends to whistle horribly.
The only upside she has is that becoming a mummy is a religious process.
Yeah.
So you become one in the service of a deity, so she can't entirely hate mummies. But at the same
But
time, it's still someone who's defying
death.
what should be death.
Am I gonna get cut open again?
I don't think you'll survive being cut open again.
No, I won't.
Here, you want a piece of candy?
What flavor?
I don't know.
Fuck it. As he takes the piece of candy.
Sigurd just is holding out well, it's a golden pouch now.
When I
Just
pull
for
out the fucking candy, is it gold?
No, because I haven't touched the candy itself.
Just the pouch.
Hey.
I'm sorry, it was just the only way to get us out of that room.
However, for the fun of it, we're gonna put the other
Fun
one.
in the fun house? How dare you?
We'll put
Well, I
this.
guess
We'll put
it's
this
also more
here. We'll
house.
see. We'll see how long it takes you to see if you can get into that room.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Wait, I thought of weird nephew. Does that mean this is somehow my nephew?
No, but her name is Neferter. The
The
Nef-
similarities in the
Nefertari.
name.
Yep, it's in the similarities of nephew, and you said weird. So, what looks weirdly spelled than her name? It's close to nephew, but not quite.
Hello.
Tara, are you almost done?
The logic is not perfect here.
Are you having issues with the door glass? Do I need to teach you how to open doors too?
Please?
She's gonna go to the door, pause in her head, she's gonna think of her friends, Val, Sigrun, and Jester in front of her. And she's gonna push open the door.
My man's been pulling the door the whole time again.
I know, right?
You think of them, and you think of them, and the door opens, but you don't see anything on the other side.
That's because you haven't walked through it.
You thought of them?
Yes, I thought of them. I'm not stupid.
Never said you were. Don't put words in my mouth. Claus is gonna walk through.
You do so.
Come on, go back to the crook man. Fuck the crook man.
What?
Crook.
There's just a couple that you really don't want.
I really don't want 6
One
go
in
away.
specific that you really don't want. I think one's really bad if you get to it. That's it.
So, where do I land? On this menagerie of fuckery.
Man, this funhouse is actually very organized.
Oh, BT dubs. Earlier, I rolled one of my bolt die. I rolled a 2, so fuck me. I used up all the good mojo with those. Oh my gosh.
Wee-hoo.
Taro, get your butt in here!
Okay.
Edward waving goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Taro gives a
Hi,
handshake to
Edward.
Edward. Thanks again, Edward. You did amazing.
You're in a room. You walk through,
What the fuck is that?
and it's a lot like a circus tent.
Oh, nice.
This is
Oh.
gonna make Kiyomi so happy.
And
Oh my
practicing
God,
his
wait.
tricks on a unicycle is Gigantus.
It's Gigantus.
Kiyomi's gonna start clapping. She's very
However,
happy and excited.
as you guys would know, the Gigantus that Jester received was very tiny for those that were there when she received the Gigantus that she received.
Oh yeah.
And with the madness of the funhouse, you're understanding probably why he's bigger, but you know if he was brought into the real world, he'd be that small again.
Mm-hmm.
However, there's another Jester-like person practicing their circus tricks.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely Taro's gonna enjoy this. Taro remembers the whole entire little murder mystery we had.
Yep.
Oh, a room shark here.
Kiyomi's
I'm sorry,
gonna
you think there's
look
one
at
room
him.
to this mad place?
yeah.
God, I wish.
But she's gonna realize
Wish.
she'll be
It's a fun house with many fun rooms.
Oh, fuck off with the fun shit.
Laz, I said Jester, and look what happened. We got a Jester. Just not the right Jester.
Well, you also
But
said
that's
Sigmund
okay.
and Bow, so they fucking hate this place.
Don't be mean. It's a lovely place.
Yeah, it's a fun place.
I like it here. I want to meet Big Mama though.
You
Sexy
do
mom.
notice
That's where she goes next.
Gigantus's form does distort when he says he hates this place.
Taro's just gonna turn completely to look at Glass with his hands on his hips.
Glaz's eyes are open. Yeah, shouldn't have said that.
Apologize to him right now.
Gosh, Glass, he's doing an amazing
Gigantus,
job.
I'm sorry. You're fine. I'm just stressed right now. It's not you. It's me.
You sound like you're breaking up with him.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Smile.
It
Gigantus now is like nodding his head, like, yeah, smile, smile, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do the smile, do the smile, do
Do
it,
the
Get it
smile.
right.
do it.
Do it. Come on. Just like this, and Tara's gonna give a big toothy grin.
Glaz doesn't smile. He's just gonna like both of his. He doesn't show teeth, but he is smiling ear to ear as best he can.
Is it genuine?
It's not genuine.
Then roll a deception.
Kiyomi having the time of her life over here.
Yeah, Kiyomi's having fun.
I've
She
not
got
rolled
some
above
nice
a 10.
sweets. She got a haircut.
I'll tell you this right now, Taro definitely can tell that's not genuine with his passive insight.
Yeah, neither does Gigantus. And Gigantus starts looking really upset and starts growing in size.
Yes, you made him upset.
What the heck,
I'm
Glass?
sorry, Gigantus. Forgive his stupidness.
Gigantus pats you on the head, but you can see he is very upset.
You know what? After getting called that by Kiyomi, he is gonna chuckle a little.
The growing stops. But his eyes are now locked on you and then looking at Kiyomi. And it doesn't take much to figure out he's studying why did that make you laugh.
It's that brother-sister connection.
Hey. Hey, Kiyomi.
Yeah?
Remember how we used to tell jokes to one another?
Yeah?
Do you mind giving me one of those jokes? Like, not like a newer one, of course, one that I won't know and I might laugh at.
Let me think. You gotta start thinking.
If only my life count, or not my life, my laugh counted.
Okay, I got one.
Mm-hmm.
Why did the bard bring a ladder to their performance? You know?
He's already smiling.
Because they wanted to reach the high notes. Thank you,
Jesus
ChatGPT.
Oh, that was a good one.
Jesus Christ.
That was really good.
Whoa.
Poor Jester missing out on the jokes being told.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that creative.
It's fine, Autumn.
Hey, check
The amount of times I have pulled up bad puns to use on girls that Ryan has made for Azra to hit on is not a healthy number.
Hey, Glaz.
Bad
Yeah,
puns
what?
are the best.
Yeah. And yet you still
Sorry,
get
I was
mad
drinking
when I
from
do
my
it,
water skin. What?
but yet proud.
Proud is the word.
Did you hear about the fire in the shoemaker's house?
He's already smiling.
Over 10,000 souls were lost.
His smile goes to confusion. Like, what?
That's an awful joke. We don't joke about dead people, even though
No,
it's
no.
fun.
As in the shoes. Shoe souls. Shoe
But it's
souls.
not funny.
Alright.
Okay.
That,
now
I guess
that
that
he
is on me.
explained it, he giggles a little.
Alright, that's one's on me. I probably shouldn't have gone that way.
That was a dark joke.
Then, so two guys walk into a bar, and the third guy ducks. This is not really as good as these as I thought.
I think that I think that just me and Kiyomi have like a wavelength going.
I suppose that's fair. I can understand the siblings and the wavelength.
However, how's Gigantus looking right now?
You see him scribbling with like a really fat marker on a poster board, and he turns it around.
Oh.
On it reads, "Why did the jester bring a spoon to the comedy club?"
Glad
Is that-
smiling.
And he turns it
Okay.
around and he said, "Because he wanted to stir up some laughs."
Indeed.
Once he gets you smiling and chuckling, he starts clapping and kind of like dance jumping side to side on his feet. and his size slowly begins to shrink back down again.
Thank you for the good joke, Gigantus. I really appreciate it. I needed that.
I think we all did.
So he quickly flips that side and starts scribbling again, and then turns it around, and it says, "Why did the jester bring a ladder to the comedy show?"
Why is that?
And he flips it around because he heard the jokes were going over people's heads.
Damn it.
Jesus Christ.
You were gonna say the high notes one. I was like, wait, I just did that.
That's pretty good.
I want to know whatever place that a bard and a jester are both getting onto ladders and doing jokes or playing music.
Only
That's where I
a
wanna be.
jester and a bard would, though.
Oh yeah, of course.
However, once he's had his fills of making people laugh and stuff, he waves for you guys to follow him.
Gotcha.
Jester Bow and Sigrun, what are you guys doing? You're in a mummy's room.
I'm gonna wave at the mummy.
It's very nice in here.
I remember this. I don't remember a whole lot, but I remember this.
We gotta get her a cat.
Why a cat?
Glenn,
I
where did this bitch go?
use a mummy. Never mind.
Glenn, is your mic screwing up again?
Who's mine? His? Someone's?
I don't know. I feel like everyone's mic just screwed up.
Well, no, his has been having issues where, like, he'll be talking and it, like, will start randomly cutting in and out.
Who's?
Glenn's.
Oh.
Love.
I'm here.
Okay.
Wakey, eggs.
I didn't know who you were talking to.
You!
You didn't say a name.
I said Sigrun!
I didn't hear that.
Maybe
I
my
don't
mic
have one
screwed
either.
up, like Autumn said. She said they
I
were
think
all.
everyone's, because I heard Ryan
Yeah.
cut out. I heard you cut out. I didn't hear Glenn at all.
I think Discord had a shit.
Either way, I was just making sure you were there, because I was asking what you guys are doing in this room.
I wave at the mummy.
It does not wave back.
Actually, no, that would make sense why when Ryan commented we should get her a cat, I asked why a cat, and he didn't respond.
Yeah, that's where
I-
he cut out.
I said Egypt, you know. However, this is like the dead though, so a cat might not like it.
Yeah,
but
so
then
why is the cat talk? I mean, why is the dog talking to the Egyptian?
I'm not a dog right now.
I'm sorry. What are you again?
A human at the moment.
What do you
I'm sorry. What are you again?
I'm sorry,
just
what are
saw.
you?
We just saw.
Doesn't matter what form you're in. You're still a fucking dog. Just
Still a
like Taro's a
fucking
fox.
troll. Well,
And
yes.
Kiyomi's a goat.
She looks even more like a goat
And
now.
Galaz is my weird fucking nephew.
Yeah, emphasis on the weird for that one.
Weird indeed.
Says the mutt.
Hey, he's purebred.
Them's fighting words.
I don't know, he's half human and half bitch, so you know.
Is he? I'm pretty
Okay.
sure both his parents were part of the pack, so
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
Half
That's
bitch is
purebred to me.
crazy.
I'm
Sorry.
feisty right now.
sorry that we broke
But
into your
especially,
room. We
especially
didn't
coming
mean to
from
come in
Glaz is
here.
crazy.
Hey, Nefertari, how's it going? It's been a while.
She
I know you
walks
didn't like
over
me.
to you and, like, starts inspecting you.
Oh crap!
It's inspecting Jester, not you.
Oh, give it time. Give it time.
Yeah, this Jester is new, so.
She kind of then just turns and goes back to what she was doing.
Oh, I'm safe.
For now.
You
Like I said,
are.
we're dumb.
This is the other jester's friend.
Yeah, this is the fun people. Although she's probably not one of the more fun ones of the other jester.
All subjective.
She's not
Yeah,
pulling
that's
my
for sure.
soul out of my fucking body. I'm happy.
We're all fun.
Well,
Um,
since this seems to be a state of us continually opening doors and going into them and not saying it right, we should probably think about whatever we want to think about before we open this next door.
Alas, my weird nephew.
No. Just glass.
That's could go
Actually, you know
interesting.
what? I'm more worried about Kiyomi than Glass. She didn't come in. We didn't end up in the same room as her.
What about Taro? We didn't exactly,
We left Taro on the airship. He's fine.
maybe we
yeah,
should.
I'm sure he's still on the airship.
I mean, maybe we should bring
was
Taro with
sleeping.
us so he can, I don't know, heal
Uh,
us.
Wait,
Are
he
you
was
gonna
sleeping?
find a way out?
Oh, he was sleeping.
Yeah, he's been sleeping.
Well, he's probably here then.
Uh oh.
Here is an idea. Actually,
Nefertiti, can we use your door to go find Kiyomi?
What?
Say that.
Oh, what did you call her?
Nefertiti.
She uncorks a bottle and sets it in front of you guys.
Ooh, alcohol.
I'm pretty sure.
Do you pick it up and go like you're gonna drink it, Dad?
No, I sniff it first. I want to know what it smells like. Sweet. Tart.
It does smell like alcohol.
What is it? What does the bottle look like?
Looks more like a
Alright.
flask than a bottle.
Can I see inside the bottle?
No, it's dark. It's a
Damn,
dark
I can't tell if
glass.
it's wine. I can't tell if it's wine or if it's actual hard liquor.
Can I try to like climb in the bottle while he's holding it?
Do you realize how slow you're gonna move when you shrink? You can do so. You're gonna start scaling him.
I'm gonna take a big swig.
I mean, I can't scale him. I'll
Okay.
turn him to gold.
I know. That's why I'm pointing it out to you, though. However, he takes a swig, and as you see him take a swig,
Oh no.
he poofs. And you watch as a
Kidding me? Yes! Why? Are you fucking serious? The worst part is I was gonna attempt to avoid this outcome.
I love it.
as you take the
Oh,
swig,
I was supposed
and
to drink it.
you guys almost see as if a clear see-through hand grabs hold of the bottle as he disappears. Remember what he said before she gave the bottle. And
Oh,
Dan,
fuck my life.
you're in a room, and there's rose petals everywhere. There's lit candles, and on a bed
Oh no.
with just like the too small thong with
No.
whipped cream on her tits is none the only sexy mama. And
Hey, Bao did come through on his promise with her with that date that she asked for.
At what cost? At what cost?
Alright, this is what I'm gonna do.
Is we
Just
talked
stab
about what
himself.
cost. The
No.
only cost is only cost is a bow.
You know what?
The
This
enjoyment
entire
of it.
session was worth it now.
The only thing I can possibly think of, the Sand Viper whiskey I still have on me, I'm going to pour into the
Forget
fucking
this, man.
flask.
the flask
going-
isn't there. You're
Oh,
on the
piss.
other side. They have the flask. You basically went into it.
Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna down the entire bottle of fucking Sand Viper whiskey. Fuck it.
I want to go see Kiyomi.
Give
Chug,
me a
chug, chug,
con
chug.
save with disadvantage because you're heavily injured. You haven't eaten anything.
That's the point.
He doesn't want to remember what's about to happen.
God damn it.
Rather
Why?
than look for an
Why?
escape, he's choosing to get drunk and make it harder?
What do you mean? This is an escape.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? This is an escape. It's alcohol. But I think I passed it.
You did pass.
I don't think he
Just
wants it.
barely.
Alright. Well, Sand Viper Whiskey, you can delete that one. Hang on, what's next?
I know he
Yeah.
has more booze.
I have a barrel of ale. I'm gonna fucking down the whole barrel.
You're sloshed. I'm not even rolling for it. You're sloshed.
I'm downing the whole fucking
I don't
barrel.
want to say it out loud, so I'm probably just gonna say it in chat.
If Sigrid's saying
might
she
be a
wants to,
roll.
she wants to see Kiyomi and chugging the bottle.
Okay.
Oh, my friend.
Fuck it,
Cotton
that'll be the alcoholic
candy,
symbol.
cotton candy.
I have no issue. I have
hate
no
this.
issues with this.
I hate this.
Sigrid doesn't have a problem with Crook.
I hate this. God damn it.
Dan, you act like there was no escape. There's a
Congested.
door in that room. You just immediately went to drinking.
What do you expect? I know it's gonna be some. Our bow knows it's gonna be some bullshit like the rest of them, so I might as well get sloshed.
Yeah, but now you
It
have
doesn't
like
help.
little to no
It does-
chance.
It
My man,
doesn't help.
just remember that her thighs are as thick as your whole ass torso.
My god.
Jesus Christ.
Oh boy, let's hope that drunk bow at least has some good common
Game.
sense.
Oh my god.
Game is crazy.
Yay.
down a bottle of Sand Viper whiskey
Okay.
as I walk through the fucking door, trying to forget what I just saw.
The 180
Okay.
door. I just love the logic of every door's a push door, even if you push the door open to get into the room.
So Rambel walks through a back door in Crook's room, and he is just chugging alcohol.
Oh, hi.
I don't want to talk about it.
Hey,
I don't think
you
she
want a piece of
asked.
candy?
I don't want to talk about it.
He holds out his hand to you.
Sigrun will hold out the golden pouch and dump some candy into his hand.
He will pass you a golden coin.
Oh. Well, I can't gold what's already gold. Unless it
And
was...
as soon as you touch it, it melds into your hand.
I was gonna say it turns to Electrum.
Jester, are
Like,
you picking
into
up
my
the
hand?
bottle? Yes, into your
Yes.
hand.
Yes, indeed.
What is Jester thinking / hoping for?
She wants to go to her very best friend in the world, Jack's room.
I think that one can be allowed.
Okay.
Yeah, Jester knows this place.
However,
Told me that she could actually
it is
traverse it.
10:50, and we went really late a couple nights in a row. So I will choose to end session here, and let you all think about the emotional, mental traumas you experienced.
What do you mean?
What
Everything's been
emotional
chill
mental
here.
trauma?
I
And
ate
or-
until I was vomiting.
And then
Or
there's
almost
just Bao.
vomiting.
And then there's just Bao. He got cut up Soul's throat all over the place and then had to see sexy mama in a barely fitting thong with whipped cream on her tatas.
Not to sound like a jackass, but I think both of those things you could have avoided.
I gave Crook candy.
I mean, would you prefer if there wasn't a whipped cream on her tatas?
Yeah.
Would you rather have seen
Yeah,
their
what's-
tatas?